If you're blaming yourself for your brain fog, for forgetting things, losing words, or feeling like you're thinking through cotton, I need to tell you something. It's not a focus problem, and it's not just B12. I'm Dr. Bibi, a pharmacist and a licensed therapist, and what I'm about to show you changes everything. Let me describe what this feels like, okay? And tell me if this is you. You walk into a room, you forget why you're there, and then you're mid sentence and the words just disappear. You read the same paragraph 3 times and you still don't know what it said. Someone asks you a simple question, your brain goes totally blank, and you know the answer is in there somewhere, but you can't seem to access it. And you used to be sharp, you used to remember everything, but now you're writing everything down, you're setting reminders for everything, but you're still forgetting. And the worst part, people keep telling you it's normal or it's mom brain, right? You're getting older or you're just stressed out. And so you bought B12, maybe a B complex, and you took it faithfully, hoping that it would help, but nothing's really changed. The brain fog is still there, and now you're wondering if something seriously is wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you. Your brain is not broken. You're not losing your mind, and you're not imagining this. But what's causing your brain fog? It's really not what you think. B vitamins, especially B12, B6, and folate, are crucial for your brain function. They help make the chemicals that your brain uses to think clearly. It helps you remember things and stay focused. And if you're low in B vitamins, yes, you may experience some brain fog. And so supplementing makes sense. And it works for some people. I once had a client, right? Let's call her Sarah. And she came to me. She had been taking B12 from a drugstore every single day. She was doing everything right. And when you looked at her labs, B12 was actually fine. But she was also on medications for acid reflux, and that was blocking the absorption of B12. And it wasn't that she didn't need B vitamins, it's that her body couldn't use them. And that's what most people don't realize. There are multiple reasons why B vitamins might not be fixing the brain fog, and you might not be absorbing them because of gut issues, medications like metformin or acid reducers, or high stress. Not all forms of B vitamins are absorbed the same way. Some people need specific forms because of their genetics, and some need different doses, while some need cofactors for them to work. And this is why the generic B complex at the drugstore works for some people, but it does absolutely nothing for others. Or you might be burning through it faster than you can replace it because every time you're stressed, your body uses B vitamins to make stress hormones. Every time you push through that exhaustion, you're depleting them. I once had another client, a CEO, super high functioning, all the things, right? Um, she was taking high quality B vitamins, but her life was running at full speed, no breaks. It was like crisis after crisis. And we discovered that she was burning through B vitamins faster than any supplement could keep up with. So think of it like this. You're trying to fill up a gas tank while the engine is still running. You're pouring fuel in, but you're burning it just as fast. So the B vitamins weren't failing her. Her life was depleting her faster than the supplements could catch up. But brain fog isn't just a nutrient deficiency. It's your brain's way of protecting you. So I'll never forget this one conversation I had with a lady that came to me, very successful, capable. You know, she looked like she had it all together. And and she said, I used to be so sharp, Bibi. Now I can't seem to remember anything. I feel like I'm losing my mind. And so we talked about her life. You know, she had a full-time job. She had 3 kids. Her mom just moved in and her mom had dementia. Her husband was constantly traveling for work and she was managing every single thing, everyone's schedule, everyone's needs, every single decision. And so I asked her, I said, if you could think clearly right now, what would you have to face? And she got quiet. And then she said, that I can't do this anymore. I'm drowning. I resent every single person, and ultimately I'm terrified. That was her big thing. She says, I'm so scared. Um, Her brain fog was not the problem. It really was a form of protection because she was carrying a lot: work, kids, aging parent, marriage, her health, everyone else's health. And that was a lot. You know, she had many things to juggle through, and you're probably doing the same. You have to schedule everything. You're constantly thinking, am I doing enough? Am I failing? That's called cognitive load. And when it gets too high, your brain does something to protect you. It shuts down clarity. And it's not because something's wrong with you, but because if you could think clearly about every single thing that's on your plate right now, you would feel the weight of it, and that might break you. So your brain fogs things up. It makes you forget. It slows you down. And it's not a malfunction. It's actually a survival strategy. So imagine your brain is like your phone. You've got 47 apps running in the background, and every single one is using power. The battery's at 8%, and your phone starts slowing down, freezing, shutting things off. That's not a broken phone. That's a phone trying to survive. Your brain fog is pretty similar. And here's the part that's hard to hear. Okay. Your brain fog might also be protecting you from feeling, because if you slowed down enough to think clearly, you'd have to feel how tired you are, how resentful you are, how scared you are that you can't keep this up. And you don't have time to feel that, right? So your brain keeps you in the fog. It's not laziness, it's not aging, and it's not a lack of focus. It's emotional overwhelm that your brain won't let you feel. Brain fog isn't just in your head. It's not just low B12, it's both. And yes, your brain might need the right nutrients, but which ones, in what form, and at what dose? That depends on your body. It depends on your labs. It depends on if you're on medications or not. It depends on your life. And your brain also needs emotional safety. It needs permission to slow down without everything falling apart. And you can't supplement your way out of emotional overwhelm. You also can't therapy your way out of real nutrient depletion. You need both. You need both sides working together. And that's the only way brain fog actually clears. So here's what I want you to do. First, stop guessing about supplements. Okay? If you're taking B vitamins and they're not working, there's a reason. And it could be absorption. It could be the wrong form that you're taking. It could be that you need cofactors. And it really could be that your stress is depleting them faster than you can replace them. This is not something you can figure out alone from a bottle at a store. Number two, I want you to ask yourself these three questions, okay? And please write down your answers. First question, what decisions am I making every single day that no one else sees? So make a list of all of it, okay? I want you to see the cognitive load that you're carrying. So number two, if my brain fog is protecting me from something, what would that be? What am I not letting myself feel? Is it anger, grief, exhaustion, or fear? So please write that down, okay? And number three, what would need to change for my brain to feel safe enough to clear up? Not what you think you can do, or but what you would actually need to change, okay? Because the truth is your brain fog will lift when your brain feels safe. And your brain won't feel safe as long as you're running on empty. I'm Dr. Bibi. Thanks for being here. And if this resonated, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And then tell me in the comments, what does your brain fog feel like? Everyone experiences it a little different, and the way that you experience it matters. So I really want to hear from you. In the next video, we'll be talking about insomnia and why it's not just racing thoughts. There's something your body is trying to tell you. I'll see you next time.